Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Fintech Fix, your weekly news roundup where I, Doug Mackenzie, cover the best fintech news I can in 3 minutes or less. Now, sometimes it's good to get a lay of the land, and we've certainly been in lockdown for about 6 months now, so it'll be really interesting to see how far the fintech industry has come. And luckily for us, Appian, in partnership with the Financial Times, has actually released a report. Now, this report focuses on over 250 senior executives in banking, from retail, commercial banking, investment banking, and it actually looks at all the different challenges these bankers have faced during lockdown. Now, there's been some really interesting news coming out of this report, and that's actually the fact that UK banks have been incredibly innovative over the last 6 months, more so than, let's say, in the last 6 years. Now, it's not just short-term working and innovation changes. It's actually looking at how they're going to operate in the future long-term. In fact, the Royal Bank of Scotland has just announced that they're looking at making 50,000 staff work from home on a more permanent basis. So long gone are the days where we'd all commute to Canary Wharf and sit in these giant towers. It looks like working from home is here to stay. Now, you can check out the rest of the report over at Appian.com. There's some really exciting insight there to where the financial industry stands post-COVID-19. Now, our next news story features Swift, and it's not about Sibos in a couple of weeks. It's actually the fact that they've released a new 2-year strategy to harness the power of transaction management. And if that doesn't sound like a shit Disney Marvel movie, then I don't know what does. But more interestingly is it means that the interconnectivity between banks and payments is going to be forever changed. Now, we've already seen ISO 20022, or whatever it's called, coming in at the end of this year, or 2021. It's going to change the way payments are transacted. But this new platform is actually going to be offering value-added services to banks all around the world, and it means that we can start seeing transactions from bank account to bank account completely seamlessly. So it's going to change the way payments are handled forever. So I'm really excited to see where the strategy goes, and I'm really excited to see what happens for banks and Swift going forward. I'll see you at Sibos. Now, that's all we've got time for on this episode of the Fintech Fix. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend as always. Ciao!